Good that I'm wearing the right shoes for this. I that. Oh man, can you hold the camera? More like this. Ugh! Wait, I was thinking I was too high. Oh fuck. There we go. Through the snow. There, now I'm not too high anymore. Well, this is a very, very cold spot for my feet, but it will be okay. I'm just gonna deal with this one-sided illumination. That's actually better. Maybe I should stay like this. Okay. We're gonna make the whole video like this. No. It's gonna be fine. You just need to see one side of my face. That's enough, right? Can I just get the exposure up a bit? There. Just overexpose the video a bit and we're fine. Good enough. Hello and welcome to LVlog number 12 or 13. I stopped counting. Here's the number! Hey! And just like that, it's over. My job at FH Technikum is over. I'm done. I'm completely finished. It's still January, but the last few days I took vacation, had to get rid of my vacation days, and yeah, no more employment for me. I am now self-employed. I am now my own boss. Yes, that sounds way better. I'm my own freaking boss. I can do whatever the F I want. So good, so good. Yes. Admittedly, I was a bit sad and like nostalgic in a way for leaving FH, because I did like it there. I did make 2 videos on the spam channel where I upload my one-shot videos. You can check those out. I recorded them when I was still at FH, having my last lecture and then having the last day at FH, or actually the last evening, or one of the last evenings at least. I made some videos and you can check them out if you want to get more of the feelings towards, you know, leaving FH. But I'm now already gone, so I'm already out of that state, so that's already behind us. And I want to talk about what's coming, or like where I am now. Literally right now, I came down to winter. I'm in Carinthia because I can. Just visiting my parents again. Now that I'm free, I can just travel wherever. And yes, Vienna definitely seemed more like spring already, and coming to Carinthia is like, ooh, no, we still have winter. Okay, there's so much snow. There's no snow in Vienna. I mean, it snowed a little bit and then it was like so sugary white and then just gray and ugh. But yeah, here in Klagenfurt there's actually some snow. Who would have thought? It's so interesting that within Austria there are so different climates as well. Anyhow, Austria is a small country. Good that I'm leaving soon for Canary Islands and then for Finland to have a bit of more contrast within Europe. But maybe let's start with the whole job situation, because a month ago, or maybe for you a few days ago, because I just edited that on the train coming here, in my video I was talking about, I'm scared, I don't know, money. I don't know if I will make enough money. And right now I have the opposite problem of, I think I'm making too much money. I don't want to pay so much taxes. Because I had that conversation with Jacob and it went really well. Essentially, I was saying, hey, I mean, I'm free now. What do I do? And then he was like, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to do more videos? And I was like, yeah, those videos seem great. Like, I have fun learning and producing those videos. And he was like, yeah, I mean, we can figure something out. And now the plan is to do a new contract, so actual proper contract with them, where I get paid per video. So similar to what we had with the grant, just, you know, more continuous. And also there will be more things that I can do, like holding workshops is also something that he wants me to do. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that brings me back to the teaching, such that I don't miss the teaching too much. So yeah, making videos, holding workshops, maybe some live streaming, maybe some coding, you know, doing some reference implementations and stuff. That will all go in a contract, and then I can basically write invoices to Solana Foundation if I did something, and then they pay me. That's the idea. And that's great, because then I'm more flexible. I can do as much as I want, essentially. Well, there's an upper limit, he said, but still, with that upper limit, I can easily afford my lifestyle, which is good, even after taxes. I don't think I'll reach that limit. We'll see if I reach that limit, but like getting 1K per video sounds great. That's similar to what I had with the grant, and that pays off. I can pay my editor, and then I can pay taxes, and then can keep the rest for myself and, you know, spend it on NFTs. NFTs are great though, because after a year of holding them, if the value goes up, then I can sell them and I don't need to tax that gain, which is the great thing about NFTs. Anyway, that's a whole different story. I did talk about that with my tax advisor though. And I also talked about all sorts of other things with her. She also told me a lot of things that I need to write on my invoices, and essentially I can't work for other people really, because the whole thing with value added tax is getting so complicated because it's different for every country. So essentially I will just be working for Solana Foundation. That will be enough, right? Because I'll have that contract with them then, and if I do enough videos and workshops with them, then I'll have enough money to pay for all my expenses, and that should be good. Yeah, so I don't need to find more clients. That's fine. I can just do Solana Foundation. Speaking of Solana Foundation, I had another call with Jacob recently and talked about one more thing that I could do. There is a hackathon. Oh wait, that's confidential. I cannot say when it is. There will be a hackathon, and he wants me to be there for office hours. So essentially answer some questions for people online via Zoom. And I was like, sure, can do that. So I signed up for that as well. And that will also be part of, you know, me getting paid per session that I hold there. All good. And then in the same call, he asked me if I want to go to Germany for workshops. And I was like, yeah, sure, Germany is so close. Why not? Let's do it. And I remembered I have a contact from another part of Solana Foundation, Global Expansions, Tamar. She's doing the whole Super Team Germany build-up stuff. And Super Team Germany, they have a build space in Berlin, which is basically a month-long just hacker space where people can come to work. And there will also be workshops there. And that reminded me, well, I could just ask her if she needs me. And so I texted her, hey, do you need me for that? And she was like, yeah, you read my mind. Definitely come over. Yeah, we pay for your trip. Don't worry, come on. And so I will be holding 2 workshops in Berlin now in 2 weeks, which is great. I love it. So, like, tasks are coming in. I already don't, like, I've already the next 2 months planned for, essentially. Like, now I'm here. Then I'll go a quick trip to Graz for 1 evening with improv friends. Then I go back to Vienna just for 2 nights or so. Then there's my grandpa's birthday birthday event. And then I already go to Berlin. Then I'll be in Berlin for a week, holding 2 workshops and being at the build space thingy and making a video about it as well, because might as well. If we're getting paid for it, I'll do it. That's Berlin. Then I come back to Vienna for a 2-week contact impro intensive, because contact impro, I hear from so many people that that's super fun, and like it's basically improvised dancing with like 2 or more people, you know, touching each other and rolling on each other and jumping and stuff. And I want to learn that because I want to do that and I want to see if I like it. It's one of the few dances without a frame, like where you're not like this, but like there are other concepts that I want to learn. That should be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. That's always in the evenings, so I'll have time during the days to make more videos because that's my job now. And also continue on like private stuff like the game of dev or like my Discord verification. I finally want to finish that, or like just some other... I have some really cool ideas about things that I could build on Solana, and I now have the time to do them. That's so great. Love it. So that's the 2 weeks Vienna, and then directly after that contact impro intensive, I will fly to Lanzarote, one of the Canary Islands, to finally have some warm weather again and do another Radical Honesty retreat, another 8-day, because I loved the last one so much. And that's just a birthday present to myself, because I'll celebrate my birthday there again, or I'll have my birthday there again, like last year. That's why last year I didn't celebrate my 30th birthday at all. So actually, when I'm in Vienna on the weekend between those two contact impro intensive weeks, I will celebrate my 30th birthday. Because you shouldn't celebrate early, right? I can't celebrate my 31st early. So I just celebrate the 30th because I want to have a birthday party. Damn it. And now that I know people in Vienna, now I actually think people would show up if I throw a party. So this year we celebrate. So yeah, that's also coming up. Yeah, and then from Lanzarote, when I'll be back, there will be like a month of doing something that I have not yet planned, but like I'm assuming that stuff will come up. And then I just today booked for the beginning of April, around Easter, I will be in Finland for another Radical Honesty retreat, because I can. Why not? Because now I think that I have money. Even though I didn't get paid yet. I have 200 euros on my bank account and I'm like, that's a little bit stressing, okay? It's a little bit, feels a little uncomfortable. But I should get money from FH one last time any day now. Like, usually they pay at the end of the month and I didn't receive my salary for this year yet. This month yet. Also this year, it's the first this year anyway. And that also contains a bonus, I think. I should still get that bonus even though I did quit, but I was there in January, so I should get that. And that should then hopefully get me through the next month, or at least half of the next month. And then I need to convert my crypto to euros. That's what I'll need to do now anyway, because I get paid in crypto and I need euros to cover my expenses. So yeah, gotta start doing that. And since FTX is down, I need to find another exchange that I can use for that. But yeah, that's all the money stuff. So I feel good. Like, I'm working for Jacob, I'm working for Tamar. Both of them are Solana Foundation, so essentially I'm working for Solana Foundation. But I'm not employed with them. I'm still self-employed, so I have full control over the things I do. And I can just say no to anything I don't want to do, which is great. I can be wherever I want. I mean, obviously, if I go to workshops, I need to be here. But other than that, I'm free to travel, visiting my parents, my friends, my brother, my grandpa, and maybe even leaving Europe finally for once. I'm looking forward to this next chapter of my life. I think it's gonna be good. I think this is gonna be good. I already like it. I already like it. As long as I have enough money to cover my expenses, which are big expenses if I'm traveling. But hey, if I can combine it with a business trip, then I can deduct that from taxes again. Like me going to Berlin. I mean, I love to see Berlin again. I've been there like one afternoon and I checked it out and I was like, okay. But I want to see more. But since I go there for a business trip, because I'm holding 2 workshops and I make a video about build space, so they pay for my hotel. No, they pay me extra money to pay for my hotel, so I can deduct that from taxes again, which is good because I don't want to pay so much taxes. Anyway, this is one of the things I now think, wow, if I make that much money, I'll pay a shitload of taxes and also a shitload for social security, because Austria is such a social country that if you earn a lot, you also pay a lot of insurance without actually getting more service for that more payment. Anyway, I'm still grateful to live in Austria. We have a good health system. Still, I don't want to unnecessarily pay too much on that stuff, but it's good to know that I can easily get to money. There's just like, with my knowledge and my network that I've built in the Solana community and my confidence, I can definitely make enough money to cover my expenses. And if there are no workshops, and even if Jacob doesn't want me to make videos anymore, if they don't have any more budget, then I'll just reduce my expenses and it will also be fine. Or I find something else, but it's gotta be a company, because I don't want to pay value-added tax. It's too complicated to work for individuals. That's the one thing I found out when I talked to my tax advisor. Even though there are people requesting it, but I'll be like, nope, I have enough work. I'm also thinking of building something like a product, something that potentially gives me passive income. I could build something cool on Solana that people use, that adds value, and then that could also be cool. But that could also be like complicated to tax all of that. If that would be income, that would be horribly complicated to tax again. So like, if taxes weren't a thing that I would need to worry about, I would have such a more easy life, a so much easier life. Taxes are just so freaking But yeah, that's the life of being self-employed, or that's the life of being an entrepreneur. Taxes. Ugh. I wish there was a simple fix to all of that. Like, I just buy myself a house or something, and then this would be enough expenses that I wouldn't have to pay any taxes. But A, it's not so easy because that's a private purchase. B, I don't have the money to buy a house. Could go to a bank and ask for credit, and then maybe, I don't know. And then C, I still need to, you know, note down all my income and expenses, and that's so freaking tough with crypto. Because essentially every freaking transaction I would need to write on my tax, even if it's just 0.01 sol that somebody pays me, I would need to write that on my tax form. And that's just, I would love to have a company that is like outside of Austria, or like even outside of any regulatory regime, that can just make money, and then that company pays me and on that I pay taxes. That would be so much easier. But I don't know how legal that is, so I'm just not gonna do it. For now, I'm just self-employed and I'm working as myself for Solana Foundation. And that's where my money will come from. And I'm confident that I'll make enough money to, you know, live comfortably. At least for now. And hopefully I will buy some nice NFTs with that money, and then sell those NFTs in the height of the bull market, which will come in 4 years or 3. And then I'll be rich and not have to work at all anymore. At least not so much. Just work a little bit. And if I work a little bit, then I don't need to pay that many taxes. Or like if I make less money, it's not how much I work, it's how much money I make that I pay more taxes on. So yeah. But anyway, overall, I'm happy because I have a job that I like. It's being self-employed and working for Solana Foundation, because Solana is interesting. I really love the tech and love to learn about it. And I'm building cool stuff now. Also with the Game of Death, I'm learning so much about Solana right now. It's cool. It's so nice. And with that knowledge that I build up, it will be easy enough for me to find a job, provided that Solana stays around, which it will, damn it. We're now at the chill $24 per sol, which is, I think, a nice range to accumulate a little more, and then we go down and we go up, then we go down, then we go up, and then at some point the bull market is gonna come and we go up crazy, or we go down crazy one more time, but I'll just be like, well, that's an opportunity to buy more. So not spend all my money on sol and NFTs, I also need some money on the side to pay taxes, and have money on the side in case there's another drop. That's what I learned from last time, because last time I just spent it all while going down and then I didn't have money down anymore. Well, we keep learning. Like I also learned that in the bull market you need to also sell, not just buy, because that's the rookie mistake that everybody makes in their first bull market. You just buy and then you forget to sell, and then it's boom and you're basically down bad. Yeah, that happened, and I'm okay with that. I'm just doing better next time. Not financial advice. Also not tax advice, also not legal advice. None of this is any advice. This is just me rambling about the things that are on my mind right now, which is goddamn taxes. And I'm happy still, because I have opportunities to make money in a way that is also fun for me. And that's the best. I think this is hitting my ikigai that I was talking about 3 videos ago. Because it gets me paid, it's fun, I enjoy it. I'm good at it, I'm good at making videos, I'm good in front of the camera, I'm good at teaching, I'm good at this whole computer science stuff and understanding the software engineering aspect of it. What was the third point? Oh yeah, the world needs it. Well, that's debatable, but I think that this whole crypto Web3 movement is going in a direction that is actually productive for the world. I mean, just think of international payments within a second, no additional cost. That's just, I mean, that use case alone is like, yes, please. And self-custody and all those things. I mean, I like it. There are different schools, and like, you don't need to like it. I'm okay. And I also don't say this will be the only thing in the future. No, it won't be. But it will be part of the future. And for some aspects, it's going to be great. Like the internet. It's going to disrupt many businesses and aspects of life. Some people still live without the internet. That's fine. But yeah, I think this is gonna get bigger and bigger. It's like we're early, but like we're like semi-early. Like It's getting there. We're maturing, I think. And it's an interesting space. That's the main thing. It's interesting to me. I finally found something that I'm interested in. AI is also super interesting, but that's more like, what? I don't get it. Whereas blockchain, I'm like, yeah, I totally understand that. Deterministic, totally my thing. And data and permanent storage and immutability, I'm like, yes, I love it. See how excited I get about this? It's crazy. I'm such a nerd. But yeah, that's me. Hello. I'm Andy. I'm a nerd. Solana. Yeah, could also learn how to develop on Ethereum, but I'm like, meh. Or I could learn Move or whatever, but like, meh. I'm happy with Sol. I think that's a good ecosystem, and like, if I need to switch, I will switch, but only if I really need to. Also doesn't make me a maxi, but in a way it does, because it's the only thing I know. But it's the thing I like, so I'll stay here. Why would I go somewhere else? Similar with Austria, actually. I kind of like it. I think I'll stay here and partly move somewhere else still, because I also want to see other things. Okay. Now, I think that's good enough. My camera is holding up great here in this cold. I did not expect that. Also, maybe it's not even that cold. It's great. It's cool. It's just cool. Right, I'm gonna get you off this tree and say goodbye. And I'll see you in the next LVlog or in a stream where I will make music. I have a deal with my neighbors now that while they're at work, I can loop at home. Because they constantly complain if I loop in the evening. But one evening I had a friend over and we were too loud and they were complaining. I was like, come on, but compromise. And then we found something. We kind of have a deal now. And I think the other neighbors also don't like me being so loud, but then they don't say anything, so I don't care. That's the kind of person I am. I only care if people complain. So you better tell me what's up. If you don't tell me what's up, I assume that everything is alright. That's just the way I want to live life, because it's easier for me and I'm the most important person in my life. For now! Until I find a girlfriend and make a child. That seems so... Oh man. It's too honest to cut it out. Because I do want to be honest. I am honest. With myself and with other people. And then the child will be the most important person, not the girlfriend. But the girlfriend will also be important, because otherwise I wouldn't have a child with her. So that's also a topic that keeps coming up, that I keep thinking about. But not worrying that much as like taxes. But hey, I just need to earn enough money, then I can also pay the taxes. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be goddamn fine. Just stop worrying about it. Pay for those goddamn taxes such that Austria can build, I don't know, roads and hospitals and shit. The problem is I have the feeling that it's getting worse, and where all the public stuff is getting worse and worse. Like public schools are getting worse, public hospitals are getting worse. I don't like them to build roads, because roads just make more cars. I want them to build infrastructure like trains. And they're doing that as well, so that's fair enough. So yeah, let's not complain too much. Just be happy that we still live in a country without a war, and we have infrastructure like that, and yeah, it's great. And it's a nice country. Like, we have snow and we have like warm weather in summer, and not like I need or want snow, but we have it. It's pretty. Look at that! So much nice snow! Look! Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here, because my feet are kind of getting cold, because I'm standing literally in the snow, because my shoes are my all-year shoes. I literally have one pair of shoes, and that's those. And they're already broken and have holes, so it's now like snow in them. So I'm gonna go back home. You go make your backup. Watch those videos if you want to see more of my face. And yeah, just build yourself the life that you want. I mean, I feel like I'm on a good path now. Like this is going great. Ta-ta-ta. Right, bye-bye. I gotta get out of that snow. Look at those shoes. Wow. Those are definitely not the right shoes for the snow. Cause like, look, that's my sock.